positions, Denny Hamlin.
William Byron, nice recovery from his spin back at lap 93. And among the biggest movers.
I don't think there's anybody that can beat Denny Hamlin if he gets back to the front. I think Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs were about the only two cars that can probably hang with Denny Hamlin. But right now, he's in a league of his own as far as lap time goes for the most part.
But
most every lap.
That's exactly what we've come to know about this track at Texas, though. I mean, it throws things for a loop, and when them cautions start coming out, here you're mired in traffic, we're getting squeezed, we're frustrated on the radio.
Back up, challenging for the top 10.
There you go, Mike. You finally said his name today. We haven't said it since we introduced him in the starting lineup. They just have a great knack right now of keeping themselves in the race, surviving the chaos, continuing to work on their car, and he'll be relevant before this thing is over, most likely.
Well, I'll tell you another name we haven't said all day. It's Chase Elliott, his number 9 car. New life, clean.
Corey Heim leading in Texas, but what is the fuel story with the 67 was on pit road at lap 70? Everybody else pitted at either lap 84 or 94, and you see the approximate fuel level in the cars on our screen. 27 laps now to go in stage 2.
Ryan Blaney blocked in. We talked about this earlier. This is a product of bad qualifying. Jerry Jones was in his box. He had to back up to get out of it.
God, I hated these situations, Clint, when they would leave me out on old tires like this. Like, all right, go get us some points, guys.
Puts a lot of pressure on you.
First pusher will restart from the third row. That puts all 3 RFK cars right up toward the front. It's going to be green and then green checker. Here we go.
Great jump by Brad, though.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do when you...
Great jump good start for both of them, really.
Oh my gosh, you see the 60 car up the hill, but you see the difference in speed.
It's only 1 lap, though.
Yeah, luckily they only have to go 1 lap. They're only going to lose a couple spots.
Elliott sends it into turn 3. Reddick on the bottom. Hamlin coming. Here they all come for the stage win. Give it to Chase Elliott. Reddick, Keselowski holds on for 3rd, and I believe Preece for 5th. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Carson Houston. We have a few takers here on the road.
They tried to mix up the strategy. It was a net neutral. They stayed up in front. They headed up from. They did the stage
actually by his crew chief Eric Finley said, I'm sorry to put you in that spot, but the 8 stage points, that's exactly what they're able to do. And you see this in the race, they're going to take full fuel to make sure they have options as this race goes on.
No chase push for that. Is done, so just
Come on. Ah. Ah.
Slows down. Joey doesn't see that. Huge impact in the Logano today. Well, last year they had the most cautions of any mile-and-a-half race, and it seems like we're on our way to that. Ryan Preece here dumping Ty Gibbs, one of those first-time winners. At least we'll just say getting into the way of things. And Kyle Larson having some problems with that single car strength we just had in practice yesterday. Chase Elliott for Hendrick Motorsports. While Larson is having a tough time, he takes stage 2. Carson Wilson, by the way, has been as far back as 22nd. He has been 35 laps. And Tyler Reddick has been impressive. That's the story we'll be watching closely with you. Let's head back to the booth.
He was going to the back. I mean, he couldn't get himself there fast enough. You see, right behind him.
Well, and that's those circumstances. They took advantage of the circumstances and they played in their favor this time.
And how about Riley Herbst? He's in position to score his best mile-and-a-half finish of the season. He's had a really strong day, perhaps overshadowed by his 23-11 teammates.
Another car that I was keeping my eye on. Did a great job in all that hectic, all the chaos. The 35 car did a good job just maintaining the backside of the top 10 here, holding steady.
Now, one car that's drifted back out of the top 10 is Kyle Busch back here trying to hold on to 12th place. We have his radio.
I can't fire. You've got to fix the fire. I cannot go.
Come on.
With the right rear. I had a little bit of a large fire up too free. Like, it's all good. He tested nobody. He just, we just got to get her together a little bit better. That's all. We're good. All done. Good. I'm with you, man.
And that's only worse back there in the traffic, Kevin.
Oh, for sure. And yeah, sometimes you're going to have cars.
We'll see you there next Sunday. Here in Texas, 77 laps to go. Chase Elliott has been pretty much caught here by Tyler Reddick. Going to have a battle for the lead here shortly as we take you to a radio remix of the challenges drivers have faced today.
Work together for the final 5 races of last year and had some success. That helps with making things work early on.
And I couldn't agree more with Andy Street on a top 15 being a great day. As bad as this car has run to start the season, to come here, qualify well, and basically run in the top 10 all day, that's a huge improvement.
This battle for 5th continues between Suarez and Bowman. These two Chevys fighting it out.
Into this run, starting to see some attrition, some tire fall off and give up. Some ill-handling race cars are starting to show.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed about this run, Clint, it seems like the pace is a little bit faster than what it was at this point during the last run. Cars are a little more spread out, but I also think that when the sun gets on the backside of this grandstand over here, this racetrack starts to pick up.
Larry, most of the leaders were on pit road with 106 laps to go in this race. 69 to go now. When would we expect them under green?
Yeah, we're trying to run 95 laps with a checkered flag. Gonna split it down the middle, Mike. From about 47 to 48 laps a run.
61 laps to go. Chase Elliott now 1.4 seconds ahead of Tyler Reddick. Denny Hamlin in 3rd. Chris Buescher in 4th. Daniel Suarez 5th. Bowman and Herbst in 6th and 7th. And a nice rebound for Ross Chastain in 8th. Ahead of Hocelar and Busch, the top 10.
Yeah, Ross Chastain, he's kind of in that same category that Kyle Busch was. They needed something good to happen. as the weekend went on. So solid run, 8th place right now for Ross and that number 1 Kubota team.
Michael McDowell on pit road with the lead lap cars.
He's not the only one. You can add Suarez right there to that list, Bowman, Herbst.
And this
Is
is,
that how Sam?
yeah, at the beginning of this race, it didn't really start off thinking, wow, this is going to be like a normal Texas.
To caution, most of these guys, you just make green flag stops, they're going to stay out.
So Hocevar lapping at 30.20. That is almost a second slower than Denny Hamlin, some of the other quicker cars. He's in there.
Blaney's going to stay one more, at least.
And right now there's 13 cars on the lead lap, so it would be detrimental to those guys if the caution came out right now, which is kind of what they're hoping for. Sometimes you get yourself where Blaney has run 13th, 14th, 15th, and all the trouble that you've had.
But I think
you're
that
hoping
is
a little bit
exactly
of good
why,
luck.
that's exactly why they're doing this strategy with only 13 cars in the lead lap. It is a little bit different scenario than it was earlier in the race.
So that will leave